All right, gang, for our dumbbell incline wall reference overhead press, you're going to set up in front of a wall. Now, this is the best I can do. Have my feet on a plyometric box, and it'd be great if this plyometric box was like an extra half foot taller. So that way my toes would be on it as well. Not the end of the world, but I'm using this just because obviously I have my curtains here that are covering up insulation, so not the best wall. So hopefully you have a better setup than I do. If you're at the gym and you can't get to a wall, you can use the dumbbell rack. At least it gets your feet up off the ground, but you may not get exactly what we're trying to accomplish here with the wall. The reason why the wall is important is because you get your feet flat onto the wall, and I'm going to have you basically kind of get a good 3 points of contact underneath the big toe, underneath the small toe, and your heel. And maybe even if I want to reference internal rotation or something like that, I can also kind of get you to feel or find the inside of your foot as you're kind of pushing into the wall there. That'll be in your program notes. Okay, so basically everything from a shoulder press standpoint stays the same. We are on an incline bench. I do like that. Having the first notch or two just puts us in a much better position for most people out there who are overhead pressing, who may not have great overhead range of motion. This kind of cheats it a little bit so you can still get the benefit of the movement without all the risk associated with it. So feet up against the wall if you can. And like I said, everything kind of stays the same here, slight double chin. I want to make sure the thorax is stacked on top of the pelvis. That incline of the bench helps that because I want you to kind of make sure your lower back is kissing the lower part of the bench. And that's going to naturally kind of put your hips into a posterior pelvic tilt. And then from here, we can do any kind of pressing that we choose or we like to do. Let's just go a double overhead press here. And you're going to come down and just stop to make sure that your shoulders stay upright, not rounding forward. Okay, so again, your forearms are going to be perpendicular to the ground. We can do a double arm press. We can do kind of an alternating arm press. Okay, we can go into maybe an Arnold double press. And we can also do like an Arnold single arm. Okay, a bunch of different presses we can do. It's more about the setup than anything. So guys, this is your dumbbell incline wall referenced overhead press.